Hi, Shannon from Shine Bright. Wanted to talk to everyone today about the Great Resignation, right? We've all heard the term by now. It was actually coined by a professor at Texas A&M, Anthony Klotz, and I heard an interview with him the other day that I thought was really fascinating. So apparently, I have some numbers. In the summer of 2020, 47 million people quit their jobs, and currently 41% are considering quitting, which is just incredible numbers to hear. So yes, a great resignation is quite accurate. But what's really fascinating that I hadn't heard is that actually 7 out of 10 people who quit in the last few years are actually regretting that decision. And there are a few factors that Professor Klotz talked about that I think are really interesting to, look at and consider, and important to kind of be reflecting on if you are one of those 41% who are considering quitting. So first off, if you're in really depressing work, or you have an abusive boss, or it's an incredibly toxic culture, quit. You can figure it out, and we're not going to encourage people to stay in an environment that is unhealthy for them emotionally, physically, mentally. So just want to make sure that that is clear. But if the environment is bearable, there are some factors that are really important to consider before you make that leap. And I think oftentimes, this is such human nature. If we're unhappy in our job, we're feeling frustrated for a variety of reasons, oftentimes we just want to jump, right? We want to get out of the pain and alleviate the discomfort. And, it can be really easy to just think any place would be better than this. And we actually talk to a lot of people who make rash decisions in terms of quitting. And then 6 months, year, 2 years down the line, they're feeling the exact same way that they did prior to quitting their previous job. And so to avoid kind of repeating the same patterns, there are a few factors that you want to consider if you are thinking about quitting. The first is voice. Do you have a voice in your situation? Can you talk to your boss? Can you, talk about what you want more of or what you want to do less of? Do you have an opportunity to ask for something different? And I think this is where, our work with our clients comes in, is that oftentimes people aren't really sure why they're unhappy. They know they feel frustrated, or they know they feel bored, or they know something is missing, but it is really important to kind of dig in and get clarity as to what piece of my work is the most dissatisfying, right? Is there potential to ask for more of this thing that I actually enjoy, or to get this other task or a project off my plate? But if you don't do the work in understanding what aspects of the role are actually really contributing to how you're feeling, then it can be hard to ask for what you want. So I think first step, reflecting on what are the pieces you really enjoy that bring you satisfaction? Where is your energy getting depleted or sucked? And is there any opportunity to ask or have a conversation with your boss about how to make some changes? The second factor you want to be considering is mission. Is there alignment for you in terms of the mission, vision, and values of the organization? I think that oftentimes people can underestimate how valuable it is to really be in alignment with the work that your company is doing. And, I think that is also dependent on each person and how much that matters. But if you're in a company where you really care about what they're doing, that says a lot. And so are there opportunities to, make a move into a different department? Is there an opportunity to get to learn a different component of the work that this organization is doing because you care about the mission? So another factor. And then lastly, alternatives. Are there compelling alternatives that you are moving towards, or is it really just, I just want to get away from this? I think this is where we see people get tripped up a lot, is I just am so unhappy and I'm, quitting and, all problems will be solved. But I think really doing the work to understand, what do I want to move towards? Right? What is my ideal role? What is my ideal work environment? What do I want more of? Is it more mentorship? Is it more opportunities to learn and grow and feel challenged, right? What am I looking for? Do I want to use different strengths that are a bit hidden right now in my role? And are there opportunities? Am I seeing companies or roles that would be more aligned with what I would want more of? So those are a few factors. Mission, alternatives, and voice are three things that if you are considering quitting are important to kind of be considering before you jump the gun and quit and end up as one of those 7 out of 10 who are regretting that decision. So I hope that's helpful, and we'll talk soon. Bye-bye.